I quit refilling my husband's pill organizer, and his doctor called. So for about 9 years, I've been the one who fills Dave's pill organizer. Every Sunday night after dinner, I'd line all his bottles up on the counter and sort everything into the little compartments. Morning slot, evening slot, 7 days across. It takes maybe 15 minutes, but you have to actually pay attention, because 2 of them look almost identical, and one of them he can't take on an empty stomach. I never really thought about it. It was just a thing I did, like the grocery list, or knowing when the trash goes out. Then a couple weeks ago, we had his brother and his brother's wife over for dinner, and somehow it came up that I handle all that. And Dave kind of laughed and went, "Honestly, she just likes feeling needed. I could do it in my sleep. It's not exactly rocket science." And everybody laughed. I laughed too, because what else do you do? Because he's right. It's not hard. That was never the point. The point is I'm the one who remembers. I'm the one who notices we're low on the little white ones before the bottle's empty. I'm the one who calls the pharmacy and argues with them when the insurance thing bounces. He doesn't do it in his sleep. He doesn't do it at all. I do. And then he gets to call it easy. So that Sunday, I just didn't. I finished the dishes, wiped the counter, and went to bed. The organizer sat there empty. Monday morning, I watched him. He got up, made his coffee, walked right past it. Didn't say a word, and I thought, okay, maybe he's taking them straight from the bottles. Maybe he's got it handled. Tuesday, same. Wednesday, same. Thursday, while he was in the shower, I checked the bottles, lined them up and looked. Nothing had moved. Not one of them was lower than Sunday. He hadn't taken anything all week. And I won't lie, part of me wanted to say something. But a bigger part of me thought, he said he could do it in his sleep, so let him do it in his sleep. The next Sunday, I still didn't fill it. Neither did he. The empty organizer just lived on the counter like a little plastic dare. Then this past Tuesday, the house phone rings, the one only doctors and scammers ever use, and it's a woman from Dr. Patel's office. She goes, "Hi, is this Mrs. Bennett? I'm calling about David." The pharmacy flagged that he hasn't refilled his blood pressure medication or his other prescriptions in a few weeks, and his last reading was pretty high, so we wanted to check in and make sure everything's okay at home. Like maybe something was wrong at home. And I just stood there holding the phone because she called me, not him. The doctor's office, the actual medical people, when something looked off, they called the wife. Because everyone in that man's life knows who actually runs his health. Everyone except him, apparently. I told her everything was fine and I'd have him call to reschedule. Dave got home around 6 p.m. I told him the doctor's office called. His face did this little flicker of panic. "What'd you tell them? Is everything okay?" And then I watched it land. His whole face changed. "Wait," he said. "Did you stop filling my organizer?" I said, 3 weeks ago. "Yeah, you just let me stop taking my blood pressure medication? For 3 weeks? That's dangerous. Why wouldn't you say something?" And I looked at him and I said, "Because you told your brother you could do it in your sleep. I didn't want to insult you by reminding you." He got loud then. Said, "That's different. That's not the same thing. That I know he's got a lot on his mind, that this was on me because I always handle it." I said, "That's the whole point, Dave. I always handle it. And the one time I don't, the doctor calls me, because even they know it was never you." He said filling the thing and remembering to take it are 2 different jobs. I said, "I know, I've been doing both for 9 years. I only quit one of them." He stood there in the kitchen with his mouth open like the words were stuck somewhere behind his teeth. Then he grabbed the organizer off the counter and the bottles and took them upstairs without another word. He fills it himself every Sunday now. Sets a phone alarm for it, the whole thing. Still hasn't noticed we're almost out of the little white ones.